Good afternoon, everybody. It's my pleasure to be part of this great event, and I thank ICTAC for giving me this opportunity. I think I've been meeting my friends in all these forums and all these events, which is happening every year, and I should thank ICTAC for the service they've been doing so far. An excellent service to the student community. I think a big applause to ICTAC. And I think this forum, just to introduce you, I'm from Technosoft. I've been with Technosoft for the past 5 years and been in the industry for 2 decades in the HR. And Technosoft is a US-based company. We are 3,600 employees across the globe, and our office is in Detroit. We have close to around 4 offices in Chennai and offices across all metros. You name the metro, we are there. And we are into both BPO, healthcare, as well as IT. So we are in the both sector, and we are growing to 6,000 people by 2016, end of 2016. That is our growth plan. And I think all of you have been supporting in terms of this growth, in terms of campus hiring. Right from my career, I started my career until date. Through campuses, I've been coming to different colleges, and I think my growth is also you have been one of the major contributors for my growth in terms of increasing the headcount of the organization. So thanks to all of you. To start with, I think we have been talking, and I've been talking, we have been discussing about, I think today's topic is, the topic which has been given is recruitment trends of 2016. See, I know what is your expectation from this forum and what kind of inputs you require from the corporates. All of you know that as Mr. Jude Xavier was saying, what is required. Do you remember the slide which he showed in terms of skill? What is required? What is the top skill? Adaptability. Integrity, value, result-oriented. So, do you agree with this point? Was that analysis correct? You agree with that point? Correct. He provided statistics, but do you agree with that statistics is what I want to know. All of you or some of you? So others don't agree. Pardon? Okay. One thing is, and another important point, he said that all of us in this forum, we were wearing different costumes for today. Each one is different. He expressed that, right? But all our expectation is the same from the college. From the student community, we expect the same aspect. What he presented was absolutely 100% true, or I would say 101% true, in terms of what we are looking at. Maybe I would more emphasize on that, what exactly we require. See, probably I want to touch base. I think he covered almost all the points which we wanted to talk, but still I would cover some of the few points which we require from the corporate. That's what you want. See, the trend of looking at the marks, looking at 80% or percentile is all gone. Taking in bulks 500 people, 1,000 people, I don't want to name any corporate, but taking in bunches, batches is again gone. It is no more a trend. Any organization, for that matter, specifically what we are looking at is quality in the students. How would they fit into the organizational culture is what we are looking at, not at the marks. Probably why we are looking at the marks is for the first level of screening. For example, in a college, if there are 1,000 students whom we have to meet, just to filter that, probably we would look at the marks. But actually speaking, we would miss on a lot of good students through this filtration. Many organizations are missing students with good caliber, not on marks, but good record. What do you mean by record? Anybody could tell me what does corporate require? Record, good record. Not marks, but what else we are looking at? Attitude. But can a corporate measure the attitude of an individual when we are coming for a campus? Yes or no? Yes, how can we? See, we as an HR, we spend not more than 10 minutes with a candidate. And it's very difficult to assess one's attitude within 10 minutes. You will be wrong. You might be correct, but you will be wrong. Every corporate is looking for a person with good attitude, whether he can be molded to the organization, whether he will fit into the organizational culture, whether he has the capability, whether he can be molded. His marks might be less. He might be 65 or 60 percentile, not 80 or not a gold medalist. But does he has the attitude? Does he has the capability? Does he has the aptitude? Is what we are looking at. Why do we do group discussions? Still corporates do group discussions, right? Why do we do group discussions? You might tell that it is for checking the communication skills. Nowadays, I think corporates are not doing the group discussions also. And if you see, when we take in bunches or batches of 700 people, 800 people, or 1,000 people, do you think we are taking quality people, quality students? They might be good in marks. They would have performed very well on that day, that campus day. But we would have missed a lot of good students. And another important thing is, why do we insist on their resume? Does the corporates look at the resume? Do they really go through the resume? We need to. As corporates, I think we have to go through the resume in order not to miss good candidates. See, a very important thing is, what we are looking at is, we are looking at a candidate who could fit into the organization, who can be molded, is what we are looking at. We are not looking at the marks at all. We are looking for a candidate whose behavior can be molded. And this attitude, how we can measure is through the resume. I am ready to take candidates who has a good record. I told you good record is not academic records, but in terms of how he has really done well apart from his academics. As a representative in sports, in extracurricular activities, presentation of papers, that students will be a right fit to any organization for that matter. I could blindly take those students without even doing an assessment. I need not conduct a written test. I need not do a group discussion. I need not do a technical interview. Hobbies are very, very important for anybody for that matter. I could blindly go with students who have very good hobbies, who has really overcome a lot of laurels for the college, right from their schooling till college, is what corporates are looking at. And very important thing, all this you cannot develop in the 4th year, in your final year. If you expect that the corporates should take the resources and that last year, that final year, if you're going to train them on personality development, give them a lot of trainings continuously, if you think that their performance, their attitude could be changed within a year, I'm sorry. Definitely that is not possible. This has to be started from day one. When they join the campus, when they join the college campus, from day one you have to start this activity. Involve them in all activities. And very important thing is, what is missing is internship program. See, we as colleges, they come for the internship only during the final years, which is again a wrong practice. If you see MBA graduates, they start their internship right from first year. Why don't we introduce internship from day one when they are into college? This will give them a very good exposure in terms of what is the corporate expects out of them. And that will be an eye-opener for the campuses, for the corporates to take individuals who fit into the organization. You might have questions, sir, can you tell me which corporate takes and offers an internship? It is so difficult to get internship. Our corporate, we offer internship for any student who come. Whether he is an MBA or a B, there are corporates. But we are not making attempts. Everything is happening, everything has to happen in the final year. A magic has to happen in the final year. I'm sorry. That will not be possible. You cannot transform anybody within 6 months or 1 year time. But during 4 years, you can definitely transform a candidate. You can sell him very easily to the corporate. You need not put any effort. Corporates will grab them like anything. Second thing is, you have been working with corporates continuously. The same corporate will be coming to your campus, A, B, C, D. Maybe 1 or 2 new campuses would be coming. You know what is that company all about? What is their skill? What do they specialize? What is their expectation? Have you made any attempt? We talk about accreditation, signing the MOU and all that. But are you guys making it happen? Is it really that your students go visit the campus from day one, see the corporate exposure, meet up with the delivery guys, meet up with the project managers? Is that kind of activity taking place? Do you design your curriculum according to what corporate is expecting? in terms of the skill? I don't think so. Can anyone tell me that, yes, we are aligned to the corporate? The same skills, whatever they are expecting, we train them from day one. Can anyone tell me, yes, we are doing it? I don't think so. But everything should happen within 6 months, 1 year. How can it be possible? When we have 4 years of time, when we can mold the students, see, students are very clueless. They are very smart, intelligent, but are we utilizing them to the full capacity? One is, what is our focus is, so many candidates should be placed. Out of 300, we placed 299 students. Yes, that should be a focus, but that should not be a primary focus. I'm not saying all colleges, all universities are in this same category. A lot of colleges are doing so many programs, initiatives to develop the personality. If you develop the personality of the student, you need not have any selling. They themselves will get placed very easily. Take my word. Corporates will come and grab your students. I just wanted to tell you about one is, at least I would request all of you, for example, I think many of your students would have got placed for this year, who would be joining in 2016, probably 2015 recruits who would be joining this year. Or it would be too late, probably 2016 hires who would be placed in 2017. Why don't you request the corporate, for example, A corporate or B corporate who has taken 20 students, put them to the corporate, let them review, let them have a 1 year review with these students. See, many corporates complain. I think last week I was part of one of the event which was conducted by Times. It was the same discussion which we had. Many corporates said, we take 300 people, but we have only 100 people joining us. Because they have 2-3 offers. Students have options. As corporates have options to pick students, students also pick up which corporate they want to work. So my point was, corporates should induct those 10 or 15 students into their organization and see them how they are performing for the year. They can come for 1 month or 2 months or 3 months, or whenever they have time, they have to go through an internship before they could join the corporate. In that way, the corporate can choose out of my 20 students, I think 10 of them are right fit for the organization. They need not train them again. They'll be ready-made resource. And the same way, the students also can take a choice. They will know, okay, I took an offer from this company A. This is a right company for me to join. And all the 20 will join, or they will tell to their placement heads, this is not the corporate I am looking at. So that it's a win-win situation. And the college will not have a bad name saying that we placed 100 people, but only 20 students joined. Now the corporates has to come back to that college saying that all your 100 students have joined. So do we have this kind of interaction with the corporate is what is missing. See, these are very simple techniques which can be followed. It is not a very difficult, or the corporates will not agree or disagree for all this. If this can be practiced, if the curriculum can be discussed and start from day one, if the students can be focused on personality development right from day one, I think it's a win-win situation both for corporates as well as for the colleges. So you would have a lot of questions we would like to address after the session. Once again, thank you very much for conveying my views. It might be acceptable to some of you. Maybe some would like to discuss or brainstorm it. Definitely we'll do it. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Once again, thanks to ICTACT.